Everybody, guess what? We are back. This is Cinema Soda. If you are new, just like and subscribe to the channel called Cinema Soda. All right, now you'll understand exactly what the show is about. So basically, what we do is we look at movies that are coming out this particular month, and we're just looking at the trailers, and then we're just going to be predicting whether the movies are going to perform well or not based on the trailer. Usually a trailer needs to sell you the movie that you're going to be watching at the theater. So if it's not so good, we're going to be giving it a bad score. If it's good, we're going to be giving it a great score. So we're just predicting how well it's going to perform at the box office. I'm not alone. On the panel, I do have Zanuzukum Lambo, the Fire Lord himself. If you need to check out his content, we know he's good looking. We get it. We get that all the time. So if you need to check him out,
Chama
just check
boy.
out at Cortez. All right. It's double Z,
The
double E.
lies.
And then we have Buckmeister Cool from Meister Geek Media and Buckmeister Cool Reacts. He's an author, he is an animator, he's a manga artist, and he does parody songs. So just check out those two channels that I've mentioned, and you'll see all these things that I've mentioned on these channels. He has a Black Panther short, and he has a Black Panther comic. All right, the short is on the YouTube channel. The comic is on Tapas. So you can check that out. And then I'm Mr. Extraordinary. Okay. So if you need to check me out, just search for Mr. Extraordinary. If you see a lot of stuff, just follow all of them because those are all mine. Okay.
Conglomerate.
Exactly. Anyway, so yeah, let me just share my screen and let's see what we have here. Okay. So the first movie that we have is Anaconda. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with me,
Oh
and then we're
my
gonna
God.
we're gonna do Zuko, then we'll do Bug. I'm just taking it the other way around as if we're Asians here. Okay, so
Say again, sorry, Kev. I was laughing when you were saying the
no
order.
problem. I'm just saying I will start and then you'll come afterwards, and then Bug will be the last one.
Okay,
Um,
cool, no problem.
okay, so
My anaconda don't.
this movie
But anyway,
has
If it
Jack
ain't
Black,
got
it has Tandy Newton, it has Paul Rudd, and it has Steve Zahn, right? Great cast, great cast. Okay. Paul Rudd and Jack Black are box office draws. We cannot deny that. They've been in very successful franchises. Jack Black has been in Kung Fu Panda. He has also been in Jumanji, and he was in Minecraft, and those movies did very well. Paul Rudd was in Ant-Man. He's in the Avengers movies. He's doing very well, right? But I don't know whether these two were supposed to be in a franchise that's taken seriously or that has been taken seriously for so long. When people think Anaconda, they think death, they think John Voight, Ice Cube, J-Lo, Owen
John Voight is
Wilson.
serious. Wait, Kev, wait,
What?
wait.
no,
Wait.
wait. Like I'm gonna let you finish, but Anaconda, serious.
Anaconda was a serious movie. You
Hey,
guys thought that movie was a comedy when you saw it the first time?
John Voight killed somebody with his knees, dog. How is that serious?
The first time you saw, wait, how old were you the first time you saw that movie?
Dog, I was 15, I think, when I saw it, bro. I was
That's
like,
the
this is
thing.
what is
When
happening?
that movie came out the first
No,
time,
no,
we took that movie seriously.
No, you couldn't have been 15 back then. I was like
dog.
in high school when I saw that movie.
Okay, I guess you guys saw
No, I
it
mean,
when
I caught it on DVD. I
you
caught it
guys
on
were too
DVD,
late when you saw that.
but like,
When this movie came out, gents,
Yeah,
when, no,
what you know about ETV? Sunday nights
hey,
like
when
Conda.
this movie came
Ah,
out,
when,
you don't
nobody
know.
was taking this movie as a joke. Nobody, right?
bro, Kim, you can't be serious. That thing was like the snake has to twirl when it eats people. Like, bro, it looks bad as a snake.
But
And John Voight was way and dog.
you're talking from a teenage dog. This thing, when it came out, I promise you, everybody took this thing seriously. Also,
Even John Voight's accent.
what you're talking about is people being funny in the movie, but not necessarily trying to be funny. What I'm talking about now is two funny guys. Like we know them to be funny from the jump. Being
Yeah,
in
but
this
I'm
movie.
saying I was laughing at the movie. I was not laughing because the people were
Yes.
unintentionally
So
funny. I was
that's
laughing
what
at
I'm saying.
like what I'm saying is John Voight's accent, dog. I don't know where he was supposed to be from.
Okay.
I'm from
Anyway,
Peru.
Apparently, it was
anyway,
supposed to
Where?
be some sort of Spanish or something. I was like, Spanish? John Voight?
anyway,
Like,
let me know in the comments, guys, because clearly these two, I don't know where they saw this movies from or what happened,
Dog,
but there's a
yeah.
reason there's a reason this franchise is a big deal for some reason. So anyway, so I don't know. If these guys are not taking it seriously, I don't see why I should. You know what I mean? So
mm.
it seems like it's a parody of itself. It kind of reminds me of Freddy versus Jason, if you guys remember that movie. That's when I stopped being scared of horror movies after watching that movie. Because Freddy was not taking the movie seriously. You know?
Freddy
Anyway,
was just having
No,
fun, bro.
I think the thing is that is not a crossover character, if that makes sense. Not in that sense. Like they put him in Mortal Kombat and that worked. But I'm
mm,
just saying in terms of a movie thing, unless you write it really well, because Freddy was always like the show and tell character, if you get what I'm saying. He was always the jazz hands and then I'll kill you.
mm,
Whereas Jason is stoic, straight up, I'll kill you and it's just another Tuesday for me type thing. So it's like, yeah, so if you put those two characters together, of course, Freddy's gonna look like the Deadpool, and then it's gonna throw everything off. So I think that's why even in the Nightmare on Elm Street reboot, they tried to make Freddy even less talkative, and it didn't work.
yeah.
Mm.
Anyway,
But Freddy must talk because that's where the fear comes from.
so that's what I think. I think it's gonna make plus 50 because it's those two guys and people love those guys.
You think plus 50?
Yeah. Zugo, you're next.
Um, I was wondering, it didn't make sense at first. Maybe I'm in a bad mood or whatever, but I found it stupid,
Hmm.
but also kind
Oh,
of
no,
funny.
it's stupid.
But also kind of funny, and I think that's what's gonna get the people. It's so ridiculous, it's so preposterous that it
Mm-hmm.
actually might just work.
Okay.
Um, the the trailer like it showed us what's popping. I mean, when he says he needs like 1 million to make the movie, and then he gets a loan for like 9,000, and the guy goes yes. That was just such a calm, hil hilariously calm because you like it's juxtaposition of how much they need. This dude is excited by it and the amount they got.
Oh yeah. Steve Zahn, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Steve Zahn, by
So
the way. This guy has been missing for so long. I don't know if you guys remember, he was in there's a movie called National Security with Martin Lawrence.
with Martin Lawrence.
Yeah.
Oh, oh, yeah, he was in that.
Mm-hmm.
As well as Daddy
Oh,
Daycare. He was like a geek in Daddy Daycare.
oh my gosh, he was
Yes.
with the not the Rock. Who was it again?
Eddie
Daddy
Murphy.
Daycare. There we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. But I think the mistake they made, they just made the snake a little bit too big.
Oh yeah.
So,
No, yeah,
but then
I think
again, that's probably the movie itself is over the top and ridiculous. So
Mm.
perhaps that's the aim of it.
Right.
I think this movie is gonna do well. I think it's got Jack Black has enough credit
Mhm.
and he's got enough credit in the bank and everyone else, there's no one that people hate on the cast
That's true.
to tank it. The
That's true.
the the trailer looks stupid funny. So I think plus it's holiday season. Let's be holiday plus 100.
Do you think
Bro,
we as South Africans would want to go watch this after we've gotten ATV fatigue?
I think we are traumatized from Anaconda. And
We are
I think the older people would want to watch it because we
nostalgic.
have such a like the reason ETV kept bringing that movie back is because it got views.
Ratings, yeah.
But I think the younger kids, they'll be like they'll pass on it. But our age range, the I'm a 1K, we
Mm.
definitely gonna go watch.
yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
wait.
that's true.
Yo, the most disrespectful nickname I've ever heard. I'm a 2000, need to relax. Anyway,
Hey guys, just BRB.
Okay.
awe.
They're just giving us a taste of our
Uh,
medicine, bro. That's all I can say.
I hope the next generation's nickname for them is horrible. Anyway, Anaconda. Okay, so you guys said a lot of stuff that you've covered a lot of points that I was going to bring up. Um, Paul Rudd is still likable, even if
Yeah.
the Ant-Man movies aren't doing great things. He's still got a lot of likability, so that's
Hmm.
going to work in the movie's favor. I
Yeah.
just think that they need to be careful with how ridiculous they get because they haven't brought in like a snake charmer or like a military guy or
They
like
did.
some guy
In the
that's going to
trailer, they
make it
did say
cause.
that they did say that they're gonna bring a snake charmer.
Yeah, a snake charmer, sure, but I'm saying like somebody who can deal with an anaconda. Because even if we go to the Ice Cube one, a lot of those people were like explorers and were like, studied that stuff and were preparing to like hike in nature and still
Mm.
got chopped by the anaconda. So you take a bunch of film guys who obviously have not been in the wild before. Maybe
Hmm.
they'll say something in the movie. Who knows? Maybe Zahn himself, the guy Zahn is playing, he'll actually be like some sort of snake expert or something. We'll see. Um, all in all, interesting use of the song. Looks like they're trying to push for the comedy aspect over the horror one.
Exactly.
So they better balance that right. They better balance that properly because if they actually try to be a horror movie or like a suspense movie with a snake and try to make the snake all scary and things, it's going to make the movie clash with itself, and then we won't know who the movie was for, and that will cause it to bomb.
I agree with you because when
But
I
right
look at the
now, I'm
cast,
gonna
I'm
say,
asking myself, who's gonna die? Because all of them seem to be like main characters. It's kind of like Jumanji. Who's dying then?
yeah, they're not killing Tandy. There's no way, not at this point.
And they're not killing. They're not
Maybe
gonna kill Paul Rudd. They're not gonna kill Jack Black.
maybe Zahn might get it. And also, they're definitely not killing Jack Black after they did the fake out.
No, but we'll
That's just
see.
not happening. In
Yeah.
fact, why did they throw the fake out in the trailer? That was a bad move, in my opinion.
For the comedy, I think
Yeah, but I still think you should have kept the suspense because maybe people would have been like, "Yo, does Jack Black make it?"
that's true. That's true. But it just feels like you've seen the
Anyway,
movie, does it not?
I'm gonna say plus 60. No,
Mm.
already we have. That's the thing. The trailer is gone. The trailer went on too long. We already seen the movie.
Yeah. It kind of reminds me of that movie that we watched. Well, we didn't watch the movie, but it was the trailer with Jai Courtney and the Sharks. It just felt
Oh
like
yeah,
it just felt
with
like we watched the
yeah,
movie. You know what I mean?
true. But yeah, I'm gonna say plus 60 on this one. I don't think it will kill, because I
Mm.
mean, as much as Jack Black still has like good will and everything, I'm just saying his name is not super hot in the streets like that. So, and
For
Paul
kids,
Rudd,
I think
even with
he
his
is.
likability,
I think he changed. You know what? I
eh,
think he changed his.
oh,
Um.
he changed direction. He changed direction.
Yeah, bro. You know why I'm
I guess
saying this?
after
Like,
Kung Fu, yeah, I can see what you're saying. I guess after Kung, because he used to do a lot of raunchy comedies, and
yeah.
then I guess after Kung Fu Panda, he just found his money with children.
My conspiracy
Because
theory
ever
is
since Kung Fu
he's the guy who
Panda,
replaced Robin Williams, man. He replaced Robin Williams, bro. Because Robin Williams was that guy. And also, Super Mario 2
Which
is
was
coming
weird when
out.
you actually got into like his stand-up. Yeah.
Super Mario 2 is coming out, and I think he's still voicing that villain that he voiced in the first one. So this guy's always busy, bro.
Oh, Bowser. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bowser, yeah.
Anyway,
But
so
I'm saying this movie is not really like a kid's movie, so that's why it's like, okay, that's interesting take. But anyway,
yeah. All right. So the next one is Avatar Fire and Ash. So this is the third film from the Avatar franchise. And it has obviously Zoe Saldana and Sugomi Weaver. Sugomi Weaver is actually playing a teenager in this one. So clearly, James Cameron loves working with,
why?
because she's playing a different character. She's not playing the same character she plays in the first. You remember in the first one, she
No,
was
but
like
I'm
some
saying
type.
why make her a teen?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Sigourney Weaver does not sound like a teenager.
It's a good question. I honestly don't have an answer for you. We're gonna have to watch the
I
movie.
need to check because I was listening to the trailer. I was listening to the trailer. I was like, one of these people sound like a very wise old woman. So,
Yeah.
like when the voice came out, I was like, is this a Navi thing or what's happening? But anyway,
So, I mean, it's Avatar. The graphics look amazing. But to be honest with you, I'm not mind blown by the visuals anymore. I think it's because we've been bombarded by a lot of SFX, visuals, a
no,
lot
I
of
mean, look,
Marvel stuff.
Avatar's always looked good. No, I wouldn't even say that. I think Avatar's visuals have like objectively been better than Marvel's. I just think we've dug Marvel's characters more, if you get what I'm saying. So they got away with a couple of things. Like visually, I think it's the best looking movie in theaters, like
Hmm.
SFX
No,
wise.
no, I
Like they
mean
always are.
I think that's the
But
whole allure of it. Yes, you're right.
yeah, but I'm saying at some point it's like an artist who's like great. Like for example, perfect example, Jim Lee, right?
Hmm.
Fantastic artist, like amazing, amazing artist. Have you tried to read anything that guy's actually written?
He's not
It's
he's not a good writer. I don't think he's a great writer.
no,
Yeah.
no. Like Grifter, he was trying to do things with Grifter, but it was all over the show. Another one, Todd McFarlane. Look, I'm sorry, Spawn fans. But some of that, like a lot of that book is not good. It looks great,
Yeah.
but the story is all over the place. Like literally
Well,
in one story, I think Al Simmons aborted his own baby because
what
he
the
wanted to
hell?
go back to fighting in the war. And I
What
was just like, that does not make any sense.
that is insane.
Like it's a big reveal. Yeah, well,
Mhm.
anyway, it's a big reveal in the story. And I was just like, Todd, I don't know what you're trying to say here. This is just it's all over the place. But anyway, my point being is that yes, graphically something can look amazing, but story-wise, Avatar has never captured me. So
Yeah,
even
so
for me, this just
what was it?
I have another question also, but I'll wait for you to. I'll ask my question when it's my turn. Yeah, I'm talking too much.
Jesus. Okay. So what I was just trying to say is, um, I'm talking from my perspective. We've been bombarded by a lot of CGI. Even if it doesn't match up to James Cameron's level, I feel like I've watched way too much of that to find this visually appealing or even be interested in it in the first place. There was a reason why Toy Story was such a big deal when it came out. It was the first CGI movie, and everybody was like, "This is amazing, these toys, this and that." But when it comes out now, it's like you've seen so many 3D movies, 3D animated movies. It doesn't even draw your attention anymore, but you like the characters and maybe you're interested in the story, but it just doesn't have that same appeal that it had initially. So that's how I feel about Avatar. I just feel like they're forcing it. I mean, look, for someone that has been doing research about this project for a very long time, he did say that if it was up to him, I think he wanted to do 4 or 5 of these movies, but it will just depend on the audiences. I mean, he said this like 10, 12 years ago already. So I don't know, man. I really don't know what the point of this whole movie is in the first place, but I know it's gonna do well at the box office. So from my side, I'm just gonna give this plus 400 because these movies make like 1 billion at the box office. So that's what I think.
No, the last one made two. The last one made two, so and that was before he put it back in theater. Oh no, no, it made like one point something, and then he put it back in theaters
He
to
did the
make
same
like two
he did the
because
same
he
thing
was
with the
mad.
first one, most even the first one. That's what he did. So the first one made 2 billion at the box office.
My question is that my question is that main guy who's still in the Navi body, is his regular body dead?
Yeah, I think it is because I think he sacrificed his body for the Navi body.
Oh, so he legit sacrificed for it. It's not like the because I remember it was like a Matrix situation or like
It
a
was. It
Assassin's
was.
Creed situation.
It was. He
And
sacrificed for it
then he
'cause-
what
and then there was a
oh
ritual
so he
of
made a
sorts.
permanent.
Yes,
Oh, so they made it permanent basically.
they made it permanent. Because how it ends, if I remember correctly, the last one, how it ends is he wakes up in that body without that technology, if that makes sense. And then
Okay, so they magically transmigrated his brain into the Navi body?
spiritually or whatever you want to call it, yeah.
That doesn't make sense. But anyway,
Yeah.
moving on.
It's kind of like
Um
Agent Smith not being controlled by whatever organization he works for in the second one,
oh
type
oh
of
not being
thing,
controlled by the
by the
yeah
machine, whatever you call
by
it.
the machine by the
Yeah.
machine. All right. Anyway, yeah. Huh. I guess my turn. Yeah, like I said, I've never been really into what's this? I've never really been into the Avatar thing. It's just never been my thing.
Sure.
I've always found the storytelling lackluster. And yes, again, visuals are nice, but like again, for me, visuals are nice, but like story is important. So if you're like if you're saying that this story is deep and everything, I'm like, guys, it's not really. It's Pocahontas all over again with blue people. But
Mm.
yeah, take that way any way you like. But point being is that yeah, visually it looks great. The CGI looks great. The mocap and the acting looks great. But yeah, I don't see the appeal of this thing. But it makes billions. I really don't get it. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Predictions. Also, a lot of the dialogue sounds a little wooden for me. But anyway.
Okay.
But prediction wise, yeah, I'm gonna go with plus 450, I guess, because they make money. I don't know how. Like I've never seen this Avatar in the meme culture. Fun fact, I think Burke said that if he calls it Book of Fire, we riot. But
Who?
Burke, one of the guys, the creators of Avatar, one of the creators of Avatar.
Oh yeah, it's
I
Brian and
think Burke
Michael, is it
something.
not?
Yeah, I think was it Brian was it Michael Burke? One of them two. Anyway, he
Oh, okay.
tweeted that if Cameron calls it Book of Fire, we riot. So I found that funny.
That's
But
hilarious.
yeah, anyway, I've never seen this in pop culture like that. I've never seen like people making Avatar memes or Avatar jokes, the Navi jokes or whatever. It's not. I've never seen the cultural relevance of this one, but
Mhm.
they make money. So yeah,
They make
plus four
money,
fifty.
bro.
I I guess we got to keep it going until Zuko gets back.
Yeah, no, that's fine. He'll come back and give us his predictions. The next one is Pets on a Train. Okay, so this one, it feels like a lot of movies combined. It feels like Over the Hedge, but also feels like Speed, the movie. It also feels like Snakes on a Plane. I mean, the title itself. Pets on a Train. It also feels like a bit of Die
Mm.
Hard. It also feels like Bullet
Yeah,
Train.
very Die Hard.
So,
Oh, with the Brad Pitt, yeah.
so it feels like a lot of things. And when I was watching the trailer, I was asking myself, what's the point of all of this? Like, what's the point?
Yeah.
So I don't think I should take it. I don't think it would perform the way I think it will. Um,
Also, there's no humans on the train, is there? Is it just supposed to be a train of animals?
I think the villain released the humans and then closed off all the animals inside. And then, yeah.
But that doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't. I don't even understand what the motive of this guy is. Like, he
Yeah,
just
or like how are you
like
gonna
what's
carry
the
all that
point?
food back to your people?
I really don't get the point of this thing. And they even call this animal, like the name of this character that started this whole thing is called Hans. And Hans is the villain of Die Hard. I'm like, what's going on?
Oh my God, Hans Gruber?
Well, they
Oh,
didn't
he
they
does do
didn't
the
use the
Gruber
Google,
thing.
but the
No,
name of the villain is
I'm
Hans.
saying, but he does do that thing where, because didn't Hans Gruber like shut down the entire building in Die Hard or whatever?
He did. But he was doing it
Yeah,
for
so this
money.
guy,
He
no,
So
but
did.
what I'm trying to say is that this animal
This
thing,
is
he's
basically
doing the
Die Hard
Hans
on a
thing.
train, guys. This is Die Hard on a train collides with like Ocean's 13. Like in the middle of Ocean's 13, Die Hard starts.
hmm.
Or Under
Which is
Siege.
such a
Or
odd,
Coppola
but I'm
Under
saying,
Siege. Ever seen that?
which is such a odd. Oh, imagine the raccoon now has to fight 50 people, and he doesn't move from that one spot, and he chops all these 50 people. That's Steven Seagal movies. Anyway, getting back to it though. Sorry, did you give your prediction there, Cam?
Yeah, I'm just gonna give it plus 70.
Yeah, that's some faith of note.
Yeah, I know. It's a lot actually. Maybe I should give it plus 20, but
Go big or go home, I guess.
The way the way cartoon movies are just making money, because I did not expect Zootopia to make that much cash. So
Ah, man,
it's the same
but
That's
but
bet.
Zootopia.
Zootopia
It's the
That's
same
was
bet.
Zootopia, dog.
Zootopia was good though. It's not like these ones, these other ones that we don't know.
From the trailer, I can't tell what they're doing. But anyway,
Mhm.
Zooks, before we continue, do you just want to give your prediction on Avatar Fire and Ash?
Yeah, I watched the trailer. It was trash. I was just like, what the fuck's going on? I'll probably watch it and
Yo?
it'll probably make 2 billion. I don't understand this movie. I don't understand this franchise. I don't understand this franchise. I don't understand. Like, no, but do you realize out of all things that make big money,
Mm,
Marvel, Star Wars, Star Trek, what am I missing? Mission Impossible. There's
mhm.
hardly any discourse about this movie. Like maybe it's also my algorithm, it doesn't show it, whatever, but I hardly see any discourse about this movie.
Oh, yeah, I just
Anytime I
said this
see
also.
anything Avatar related, it's Last Bender. They always say Avatar, Last Bender, not that other one. That's literally the only time I see
Mm.
this Avatar being
Would
mentioned
say
is
not
when
the
people
blue
are saying
people.
not that one. The
Mm.
only Avatar yeah. So this is such a weird fan base. They don't have toxic fan base. They don't have positive fan base.
No.
It's like
It's just
well, they don't have.
they just exist.
I'm sure there is a toxic fan base and everything, but you just don't see them. You don't hear them. It is
Bruh,
such a
you don't even
weird
see Avatar
franchise,
merch
and it
anywhere.
makes so much money.
Like I hardly
Hey,
see
man,
people
not a
wearing like
cap, not
Navi
a shirt.
t-shirts
Like
or cosplay as the Navi. It's
not a pen, not
one
a cap
person in like
set.
500 people that dresses like the blue people.
But I know it's gonna make money.
My conspiracy theory is James Cameron has mastered Kagebushin no Jutsu, and he just clones himself to go watch this film
Go buy
because
tickets.
what's happening?
He buys 1 billion tickets.
No, like I'm sorry, I
No,
would
hey,
not
bro.
take the cause.
Every time they go to the theater, they just hear doo, 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 doo. Three tickets for Avatar. Doo, 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 doo.
Mm.
That's
Yeah,
incredible.
so in conclusion, this movie is probably gonna make a billy. So by the time we hear,
Yeah.
I'm giving it, should I give it straight a bill? I want to give it like 800,
In a month.
but
You
I'm
can
also
do that.
thinking by the time we get back, like this movie just makes money somehow. Angazi njani.
Fair
Like
enough.
angazi njani. Like it literally comes, it makes money and it disappears.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go plus 800.
All right.
Plus, by the time we get back, it would have been over a month. So it definitely it's gonna be making that.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and then Pets on a Train, like I said, it looked like two movies. It started out as an Ocean's 13. The animals are gonna go heist some food for themselves, and then it turns out to be they trapped on they're under siege, but they don't also like no reference is given to why they're under siege. I think that was the confusing part about it. We don't know
Yeah.
why. Was this guy part of the gang and he got kicked out and now he's angry and he's punishing them for kicking him out? Was did the gang take over his territory and now he's trying to eliminate them so that he gets his territory? Like what's going on? That was the only thing that was confusing for me about it. Otherwise, it looks like it's gonna be fun.
Mm.
Um, it looks like it looks enjoyable. I think if that part, like his reason, is made clear enough in the movie, I think
Mm.
then that will probably push it to like the 100 mils. In conclusion, I'll give it. Yeah, I think these pain pills are on me because why am I thinking 150 mil for this movie?
So plus.
Yeah, no, fuck it, plus 150.
Okay.
150.
It's
Oh,
holidays, it's
Pokemon.
kids are at home. It's a heist, but no man, the heist and let's make it plus 100. The heist into under siege is really giving me confusion. I think if it was just a pure heist movie, and then Hans was like the security trying to stop them from from the heist, this would
Yeah.
be a 200 mil movie.
Yeah.
But the like I said, the Ocean's 13 to Under Siege is giving confusion.
No, I'm with you on that one. But
okay. Maybe your prediction there came up 70 is not so bad, but I don't know. From where
maybe,
I'm
man.
standing, from where I'm standing, this one is
Woman
okay.
default.
I
Huh?
think part of the problem is that if you look at the expressions in the face, like the way the bodies are animated are really good,
Mm.
but the expressions in the face are dry. Like when the characters are supposed to be shocked or talking, it feels very wooden and robotic.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like that's going to take a lot of people out of the film. Um, Again, reasoning is also very important because the way this trailer is framed, it's like the raccoon is going on a mission solo dolo
Mm-hmm.
to go get to go get the food or whatever, and
Mm-hmm.
that's confusing to me because I'm like, how are you going to carry all of this food? Like, what's the plan here, Chief?
Right.
But anyway, um, yeah, all in all, I mean, again, it could. Some of the jokes didn't hit for me, and I don't know which kids are gonna see the Hans reference for the Die Hard stuff because it's also just like, are these these animals are smart enough to hack computers, I guess. But okay, it's a cartoon. I shouldn't think about it too much. I just think in terms of thinking about the premise, the whys for everybody is going to be very important.
Yeah.
Like Over the Hedge, like it wasn't a deep story in terms of what they were trying to do, but they managed to get us to connect with the characters, if
Yeah.
you get what I'm saying.
No, definitely. It was
Like
all
they were also
about
just trying to boost, they were also just trying
survival
to,
and yeah.
yeah, but anyway, to cut a long story short, yeah, this one, I'll say plus 60, I guess. I'll go plus 60. I think some of that is animated nice, and I guess kids are home, but I don't know if this will be the one that swings the kids to the theaters, but here we go. 60.
All right. It's probably gonna do my 3 4 million this thing, but we'll see. Okay. The next one is Scream 7. So I don't know how long they're gonna keep on repeating the same formula over and over again. I don't know if they're getting high on their own supply, but Scream 7 for me just screams, okay, pun not intended. It just seems like it's like
Wait,
the
hey, hey,
first
hey, you taking my bit.
it's like the first movie all over again. Like, what are we doing? Yes, I'm glad that Sydney's back.
I'm gonna start putting cease and desist. Funman is trademarked.
So yeah, she has a daughter, and then what? Like, I don't see. I understand that these movies are clearly making a lot of money. That's why they keep on making sequels. But guys, we've done Scream. It's been parodied with Scary Movie 1 and 2. It's enough now. Let it sleep. Let it rest. I know
There's
before this
there's
one,
nothing left to scream for.
for real, before this one, I think the actress who played Sydney didn't come back because they were not willing to pay her what she's worth. Then they got Jenna Ortega there. But my thing is, what's the point? Like this no-face character, guys, this is not Scooby-Doo, where we have to like unmask a villain every time, and then it's like, if it wasn't for you meddling kids, come on. Like, how many of these unmasked guys, the cops are clearly not doing their jobs. Because how many guys with daggers and masks are there in this flipping neighborhood? But anyway,
I
to
mean,
cut
at
the
some
long
point
story
they need to
short,
track down the manufacturer. Like,
like for real,
what's
who's selling
happening?
these masks? Damn. Anyway, to cut the long story
Like
short,
every summer there's a ghost face, guys. Come on.
it's probably gonna do 200 million because Sydney's
But
back and
remember also people make money
nostalgia.
off death. So like people selling Jeffrey Dahmer's t-shirt and Jeffrey
Oh
Dahmer's
yeah,
knife and things like that.
yeah, that's
So the
true.
Scream masks, they would be popular because of that. And because people, and especially among teenagers as well, because we are idiots at that age
Mm,
and we think everything stupid is funny
mm.
and everything heartbreaking is funny. So
And funny enough,
that's also where that thing.
I don't know if people are aware, but that mask is actually based on a painting called The Scream, like a painting, an old ass painting. But I
Is
don't think
it?
Oh yeah,
no,
yeah, yeah. Vincent Van Gogh, Vincent Van Gogh. Sorry,
I don't think
I
it
know
was
the
Van
painter fans
Gogh.
are gonna come at
I
me
don't
for
think it
that
was Van Gogh,
one.
but yeah, it is based on
Van
a
Gogh,
painting.
wasn't it Van Gogh?
Oh no, no, no,
No,
no.
wait,
I'm not
he's
I'm not correcting the surname. I'm just saying I don't think he's the artist that did that. You're right. It is the
No,
right
no, no. I get
surname.
what you're saying.
Mm.
No, but I'm saying I'm trying to say I'm asking if Van Gogh painted it.
No, it was not him. It was Edvard Munch in
Oh, Munch.
1893. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's a
okay,
Munch or
Munch.
munch.
Munch or whatever.
Like I
Munch.
guess Ice Spice doesn't want him.
Ah. Oh my God, that would be amazing if somebody on Lyric Genius was like, well, in 1893, there was this artist called Edward Munch. So what Ice Spice is referring to over here.
Okay, Zuko, it's you, man.
Okay. Look, the formula works.
Yeah.
The formula works. If it didn't work, they wouldn't make it. The
Mm-hmm.
formula works. It's gonna make money. It's it's stupid. It's repetitive. It's the same
Mm-hmm.
thing.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but the formula works. It makes money. People will go see it. It's
Mhm.
plus 100. I'm done.
Okay, I have some questions, ne?
Sure.
So is Ghostface now magical? Has he unlocked a
Oh,
new form?
that's a good question.
Yes, he
Because
has
they shot
unlocked.
him like six. They shot one of the, like, I know there's multiple Ghostfaces. I get that, but one of them got shot 5 times. And even if you have a bulletproof vest, if you get 5 bullets to the chest, you're not just gonna stand
You're not
up,
just gonna stand, yeah.
get ready to stab someone. Also,
They
another
summoned the
one of
spirit
them,
of Jason.
also another one fell like off of a staircase and face planted. And the whole thing about Ghostface, from what I understand, is they're supposed to be regular people. It's not
Yeah, it's just
Jason Lee,
regular
Freddy, come
regular
on.
niggas. Yeah, it's just regular
Yeah,
niggas.
like that's, and
Just
then your
regular
question becomes,
psychos.
like I'm saying, your question becomes, why don't y'all jump this guy? There's be 7 of you in a room. It's one bra. Just somebody hit him with a chair and everybody stomp him. Like, guys, mob justice.
Unless
Ghostface will stop immediately. But anyway,
unless if this thing is it's a puppet now. It's actually not a person, but we think it's a person. And it's just a voice recorded
maybe
message.
like they're gonna need to explain that, because that Ghostface face planted from the stairs and then turned around as this lady. Who? How did you even get on the chandelier?
My G,
Like, what happened? And
Didn't she
again,
jump? I think it was during the fight, and
Mara,
yeah.
you jumped to the chandelier. Why don't you just run downstairs and leave the house?
Hey man, she was in her Sia era, so you know.
Sandalili!
No, and that's the other thing. And that's the other thing. I'm like, I'm waiting for white people to start suing horror movies because the lack of sense. Like, why would you go to a ghost face house themed B&B? I want to
Dude,
be terrified as I relax.
what the hell?
Dude, white people go spelunking, which is cave diving. Like, come on.
No, Mara, Zuko, you don't know what's in the cave. In that house, you know Ghostface is known for murdering people. Why would you go to a theme park based on him?
Hey, people go to
Bro,
Robben Island.
they,
They don't think that they're gonna get imprisoned there.
they go shark diving. Like, come on. You're trying to put sense. Lavantu bane extreme, bane extreme, bapushi extreme.
But when sharks don't even like humans, they eat them by accident. Ghostface kills on purpose. Anyway, um, yeah, look, yeah, it looks like a stupid horror movie. It looks like they're powering up Ghostface now because they're running out of things to do. That's why these
Mhm,
brothers are standing up from bullets and all of that
mhm.
stuff. I just don't understand why it takes so many times to shoot this person, or like, and the police being ineffectual when like there's multiple, either multiple murderers or just multiple murders happening in the same area around one person. Eventually you'd think to put everybody in protection custody at least, or move them across the country. I don't know, do
Or
something.
at least have someone watching them so that you can see if someone else is watching them.
Mm,
Something, just, like tactics, you guys. You guys
But
are.
yeah, as we said, it's a horror movie. Horror movies usually make their budget back. Ghostface is a big name. He was in Mortal Kombat, so people are gonna love that. I'll say plus 180.
I actually saw the six made like 160.
oh, okay.
Wait, in a month,
No, its box office was 160.
in total.
Yes.
That's bad, I think.
On a
So
budget of
maybe
30,
maybe
on a budget of 40, that's great.
On a budget of
oh,
40?
on a budget
How
of
much did they
40.
pay Jenna Ortega in that movie? Courtney Cox.
On a budget of 40,
Because
bro. But
Cox is back.
remember, this thing doesn't have a lot of special effects. Or I haven't watched the latest one. So probably all the money just goes to like the actors and production. And there's
Oh,
not a
fair
lot of
enough. Fair
locations.
enough.
There's not
And
a
the
lot of
Ah,
special
marketing.
true, true, true.
effects.
And the
There's not a
marketing.
lot
Yeah,
of
true,
special
true, true. I
effects. There's
guess.
not a lot of locations. There's not a lot of like extras.
But
There's
this
there's
one
no
has a lot of
CGI.
stunts going on. This one has a lot of stuff. Although, even though they didn't really do the bullets
This
for
is one.
real.
I don't think stunt people get paid that well. Well, I mean, they get paid, but I mean, from
I think I hear what Zuko is saying.
what I know, stunt people paid like movie stars. So even if there's a lot of stunts,
Compared to a
it,
movie
it, it
like The
won't cost as much
Conjuring.
as if you had to add like five Jenna Ortegas.
Yeah. Okay.
Ah, okay.
So the next one we have is SpongeBob, right? I have to confess, man,
Mhm.
I've never loved any SpongeBob
Bob.
movies. They just don't make sense to me. Like for me, it's just a waste of flipping time and money. The
SpongeBob
storyline,
doesn't make sense.
the storyline is just horrible. Like what I mean is
No,
SpongeBob
the
movies
cartoon,
are
yes.
worse than the series. The series is doesn't make sense, but it's funny as hell. The movies are just not funny to me. They just don't work.
Oh,
Um, and I've like, yeah, we see SpongeBob shooting a brick. Like, I don't know if that was meant to be an adult joke or what, but
yeah, his lucky break. I'm not gonna lie, I found that funny.
since when does he have a lucky break? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And since
No,
when is
not only since when did he have a lucky break, since when has that ever worked that way? The only thing I've ever seen SpongeBob do is spit out water.
since
I'm like,
when
do you
is
have a
Gary
digestive
since
system?
when is Patrick a nudist? Like, what's going on? So I don't know what the hell they're trying to do
Dog,
here.
Patrick ka G-string mono mo. Ah, batho, Patrick ka o itse batho ba re tlwaela masepa.
No, that joke at the end with the intestines. What were they saying?
Whoever wrote this is clearly a perv, though, because there's a lot of adult humor in this thing. I don't know what's going on. It's not for children.
No,
So,
like what's this? SpongeBob was spanking Patrick with his intestines. I'm like,
Guys, the older
hey,
I've gotten, the more I've realized cartoons are not for kids.
yeah, no, they're not.
no, but I'm just trying to understand. It's like, is this because they're saying Patrick and SpongeBob are together now? What's happening?
Guy, we'll never know with these
Never
guys
know, bro. I
because
mean, Bert and Enya thing now, so
Where's Stevello? We need his gator.
he probably knows.
you think this is gonna make 34 mil. This is SpongeBob, dog. This thing's making 300 mil at least.
Yeah,
You're
it's gonna
right.
clear.
Because I think the previous ones have
SpongeBob is
made
gonna
around that
clear, bro.
much. You're right, actually. Maybe let
He's
me
the
make it
Mickey Mouse of Nickelodeon, guys. Like Nickelodeon is
Mm,
never letting that character go.
because I've checked the previous results, they're around that amount. Plus 100 plus 200-ish. But
mm,
I think 200 is a lot for the first month. Let me give it. I don't think it'll do as well as Zootopia.
mm. But
No,
Zootopia,
probably not
I'm still
because I
shocked.
think probably not because I think like Zootopia is still kind of fresh in concept, even though there was a 10-year gap. It's not like SpongeBob. SpongeBob's
Oh
been here
yeah,
forever.
yeah, yeah. Fair enough.
Like you don't have to go to a theater to see SpongeBob.
Yeah, that's true. All right. It's you, Zooks.
Yeah, it's SpongeBob. I'm not expecting great cinema. I'm expecting gag humor. I'm expecting gross humor. Um, was I didn't see Mr. Crab in this trailer.
You just read
That
my
was the
No,
mind.
he's
only
there.
Mr. Crab, Gary,
I
and Sandy, and Plankton.
No, Mr.
yeah,
Krabs was there. Oh, which trailer did you guys see?
maybe the one I watched he wasn't there, but
Uh, the one
so
I saw,
basically uh what's his name? The one from Paris to the Caribbean. What's his name again?
Blackbeard.
the Flying
A ghost?
Dutchman.
Blackbeard, yes. Blackbeard basically needs
Wait, is
SpongeBob
it
to
Blackbeard in SpongeBob or is it the Flying Dutchman? I'm just trying to make sure.
Oh, it's probably
the
the Flying
Flying
Dutchman.
Dutchman. I think
Yeah,
Blackbeard is the Flying
Flying
Dutchman,
Dutchman,
isn't
yes.
it?
Yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean,
Okay.
Flying Dutchman, yeah.
Yes. So the Flying Dutchman basically needs SpongeBob for some reason to remove his curse.
Yeah,
First of
because
all,
I
also,
think
if
SpongeBob is the
you
chosen
need
one or
SpongeBob for
something.
anything, like Onyele, let's just put it out there first of all. If it's not burgers, if it's not flipping burgers, Onyele boy, like utlo bona masi.
Kasetswana, onyele, Kasezulu, onyele, Tsotsitaal, yo.
Because the
So
thing is,
straight up.
even the his assistant is like, boss, are you sure? Like this nigga is the chosen one, dog. This nigga.
And then they show SpongeBob blowing a cannon, basically. Like, why are you blowing a cannon?
Exactly. So
And so, like Bugs said, like this thing feels very adult. Like it's like SpongeBob for adults. That's also the other
yeah.
thing. It doesn't feel. This one doesn't feel silly. It doesn't feel fun. It
Mm.
feels it na le bo
Bukhrutna.
grown up nyana.
Mm.
It na le bo grown up nyana. So I don't know, man.
Yeah, Kiri
But
Kotadi Grootman, so I don't know.
yeah, but it's SpongeBob. SpongeBob makes money, so I'm saying like plus 200.
Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy should be on this thing.
Yeah.
Barnacle Boy.
Anyway, from the trailer that I saw, Krabs is there, but it just looks like a typical episode of SpongeBob, but overproduced. Um, I don't know what they're going for really. I guess they're supposed to try and like SpongeBob as a movie's never been. It's never worked for me personally. I think I've only seen one of them or whatever. I
Mm.
think Hasselhoff was in it or something. Um, yeah. Overall, this just looks like an episode of SpongeBob. I guess maybe that will work for it in the theater because again, holiday time, kids love SpongeBob, and
I think that's probably the problem with SpongeBob. Like he's fun in doses, but if he's too long, then
yeah,
it
yeah,
gets
when it's too
Yeah.
long. Because even OG SpongeBob, like the original SpongeBob of the 90s, OG SpongeBob, it was all like shorts. They were all
yeah.
like
I think
they were all like 10, they were all like I think 9 to 10 minutes long.
Mm.
SpongeBob is he's a fun character, but he's an annoying character. So willingly being annoyed for hopefully this movie is like an hour and a half. Because if they make it 2 hours, people will freak out.
Mm.
26 minutes.
But being annoyed for an hour with SpongeBob is, unless you are a toddler, it's suicidal.
It's a
No,
lot.
it's about an hour and a half. It's about an hour. The
Okay.
movie's about an hour and a half. It's like 96 minutes. So they
Okay.
know
Yeah,
their
then
audience.
it should be
Know
fine.
to get in and get out. They're smarter than that. I think they also know that SpongeBob is too much for 2 hours. But
Yeah.
again, I don't see the point in this. But
Hey,
predictions.
something is going on with your
I'm
sound,
gonna say
man.
plus two.
You sound muffled for some reason.
Oh, can you hear me?
You
Yeah.
sound
Can you hear me?
far.
Yeah. Okay, just give me a second. Yeah, let's go. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, now you sound close.
Okay, I will. Anyway, like I was saying, um, I
Were
think
you
they
practicing
know
your
that.
ghost face?
Ah, Ghostface Killer.
Hello, Sydney. Hello, Mr. X.
Oh my gosh, I know what you did last summer. Wait, wrong movie. um, yeah. Oh, yeah, I said plus 250. I think that's where I'm going with this one. I know it'll make money because it's SpongeBob, and like I said, he's the
Mhm.
Mickey Mouse of Nickelodeon. Like at some point, if you draw a square and you draw like legs, and even if you put it in shadow, people are gonna know it's SpongeBob. That's how much they rely on SpongeBob. But will the movie be good?
Zoidor.
I don't think so. But anyway, good doesn't dictate box office as we've clearly seen.
Yes.
Okay. So that's it, guys. That is our predictions for
Yeah.
December 2025. We're going to be getting our results in January. So do stay tuned. Like I said, don't forget to like and subscribe and leave your comments. Let us know what you think. I mean, you're already leaving your comments on the other stuff we've been talking about, especially these guys in my background. So let us know what you think about.
Hey, there's some Fantastic Four fans out there in your audience, Chief, and they don't like me.
They don't like all of us, bro. They don't like all of us. Anyway. we do thank you for your comments. Please do continue commenting because that helps us a lot. But anyway, from myself, Mr. Extraordinary, Zanuzukum Lambo, and the Bugmaster Cool. We shall see you guys on the next one. Cheers.
Asishe.
Peace.
Kisimuso emonate.